boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. We had Louis Capaldi here. Great song here, Song What I Could Die For. Alright, so this is a piano-based song. We'll translate that into your guitar to a very simple strumming pattern. That's what we're gonna look at. And we'll need to start here with the capo set on the 2nd fret. Why? Because we have many chords here and we want to be as easy as possible, these chords, and also to match up with the sound here. So that's the reason for capo on 2nd. Let's go over all the 10 chords actually. So let's start with G. We have 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, 3rd B, and 3rd E. We have B7, so that's a bar chord. You place the bar on the 2nd fret, so you don't have to bar the last E string here, just the 5 below. And then you need to add 4th on D and 4th on B. We have E minor next, so that is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, open G, open B, and open E. We have C next, so that is 3rd on A, 2nd on D, open G, 1st B, and open E. We have another bar chord here, that's the F, so you place the bar now on the 1st fret over all strings, and then you need to add 3rd on A, 3rd on D, and 2nd on G. A minor, that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 1st B, and open E. Alright, so we are more than half into this chord jungle here. Let's move on here to the D. That is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We have the A7. So that is open A, 2nd D, open G, 2nd B, and open E. We also have the B minor. So it's very similar to the B7 there. We have a bar chord placed on the 2nd fret. Still same there. You don't have to bar the last E string, and just 5 strings from bottom up. And then you need to add 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. And then the final chord, it's the A C chord. So that is basically an A, but with a C sharp in the bass. It's like this. So you place a bar here on the 2nd fret from the D string down. That means 4 strings from bottom up. And then you need to add 4th here on the A string. Alright, and there you have all the chords. So 10 chords, and that's the challenge here with the song, all the different chords and the chord switches. But if you handle that, it's very easy, because we have one simple strumming pattern here that works through the entire song. Let's take a look at that now. So if you grab the G, that's the first chord of the song here, you will play one string around that goes down, up, like this. That's one round. So I played down, up on the bass strings, and then I went down to the higher notes down here and played it down there, and then back on the bass strings again. So down, up, down, up. So it's bass, bass, top bass. Alright, so there you have the strumming pattern. One round is, like I said, down, up, down, up. So we're ready for this actual song, and I think it's that easy that I can just mention the chords and the amount of strumming rounds you're gonna play, and I can speak meanwhile I'm playing. So let's look at the first verse. It goes G2, B7, 2, E minor 2, F2, C2, G2, A minor 2, and D2. You play that for 2 rounds, so let's go another round here to play the full verse without any speaking. there you have one verse. All right. Next, the pre-chorus and the lyrics. Oh, I could pretend, but I know it won't help. So we're gonna continue with E minor 2, G2, A7 2, then C1, B minor 1. That's it for the pre-chorus. And now over to the chorus. It starts in lyrics with, you know I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dying for. Here you're gonna start with A minor, B minor, and D, and you're just gonna play one down per chord, and then starts the strumming later on. But first you go, and then a bigger pause there. So you play A minor, B minor, and D, pause, and then comes the strumming. And the strumming starts on Someone I Could Die For, all right? So on the die, you're gonna start with the strumming, and it goes as follows: C2, G2, A minor 2, D2, then back to C2, G2, G2 was the end chord there, and then comes again in the lyrics, you know I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dying for. And again you're gonna play the A minor 1 down, B minor 1 down, and D 1 down, and the pause. And then comes the final ending there, Someone I Could Die For, and it comes on the C2 strumming, G2, A minor 2, and just 1 down on the C, and a big pause there that builds up for the second verse. So that was the long chorus. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the song here. And to begin with, it goes very, very easy. It's pretty much repetition from now on. Second verse goes in the same as the first one, and the same is with the second pre-chorus and the second chorus almost. All right, so the second pre-chorus is the same. The second chorus, you're gonna play like we just did here, a full verse, so to speak. And you're gonna do that till the last line there, you know I'd be lying if I said I wasn't dying for. The part where you play the A minor, B minor, and D for 1 down. That's what you're gonna play here for the second verse till that part, and then comes kind of the post-chorus part or the ending. It's a lot of like it usually is in some songs here, the post-chorus or an outro or whatever you're gonna call it. So after you play that A minor, B minor, D, 1 down on the chord, it continues with the ending, and it goes C2 strumming, G2, A minor 2, D2, then again C2, G2, and then you have 1 down, A minor, B minor, D, pause, and then comes the final C2, and then comes G1, and then comes this AC1, and then comes the C1, and then A minor 1, and then 1 down on the G. And that is how this song ends. So at this last point here, we had this final chord, the AC chord there, as a bridge chord. It goes down the bass down there. So that is pretty much how you handle Louis Capaldi's Someone I Could Die For. Nice song there again from Mr. Capaldi. We appreciate this artist, and if you like him, please feel free to subscribe to his channel. He will be back here for sure. And yeah, if you like this tutorial, like this one and give me a like on that one, and support me in all the ways you can. Leave a comment or so, interact with me. I love and read everything you write there. So yeah, again, hope to see you soon, and play tuned.